Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Cotea Clubhouse, Spring Day. People just walking in like they've been here for 20 years. New faces, old faces. I like it. I like the way it looks. Today's topic, serious, but still we have to talk about it. Let's introduce ourselves from my left to my right. Please give me your name, your age.
My name is Doron, and I'm 12 years old.
Devon hasn't been here in about 12 years. Nah, he hasn't been here in a while. Nice to see you, buddy. Welcome back.
My name is Jaden. I'm 11 years old.
Welcome, Jaden.
Like last time, we got another Jaden, bro.
Oh, you still Jaden number 2. All right, Jaden number 2. He's not Jaden number 2, so you over.
Number 2, bro.
You know what second place is?
I don't know.
First loser. That's what it is. Second place is first loser. That's the way they should call you. Nah, but right now this is Jaden number 2. J1 and J2. So guys, the topic for today, I know we're laughing now, but I wanted to just brush on this current events and what's going on in the world. You guys are a little older, so maybe you have different opinions than the 5-year-olds. Just this mass shooting that we had. The first one, which was in Buffalo, probably about a week ago. And that one had racial tension, so that one's a little different. But the one that happened a couple of days ago in Texas, where someone went into a school and shot all these young kids and teachers, that one hit me differently. That one hit me a little differently. So I just want to know how it affected you, how you feel about it. Is it something that was brought up in school? If you have any opinions, this is the time to do it. I think you guys have a little more to say than the younger groups. So we'll start off with you, Duran.
Well, first off, I felt like if people can't be safe in Texas, how would I be feeling safe in my own environment? My school. Like recently, some kid, he brought a whole gun to school.
Whoa, in your school?
Yeah.
Now? Wow, that's crazy.
And
so how did they find out that he brought a gun? You have metal detectors?
Nah. So basically, he wanted to be popular. Like a dummy. He went showing around to everybody. Oh, yo, look, yo, bro.
Wow.
Look in the back. I got a gun. So I'm trying to figure out why didn't nobody snitch? If that was me, I would have never felt safe. Cause what if he dropped his backpack and boom, 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 and start going off by himself? So safety is my number one priority. So if I can't be safe in my own environment, how would people feel safe around the whole world? And I'm trying to figure out how to answer that question myself. So, we had a little meeting about it, and they compared it to the Texas shooting.
So when did they find the gun in the kid's book bag?
They found this last Thursday.
Oh, so that's crazy. It's just someone that's that age to have access to these weapons.
He wasn't even my grade. He was 2 grades younger than me. He was 9.
Wow, that's 9 years old. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's scary right there, man. And you know what? To tell you the truth, in the Department of Education, they don't put metal detectors in elementary schools.
They don't.
They usually put them maybe in high schools and not all high schools. I don't have a metal detector in my school. We have random ones that they put up, every once in a while to see if people bring weapons. I think they did it maybe 3 times this year. But it's not a permanent one. They usually save those for schools that are a little more violent. But in my building, I have an elementary school. So even there would never be a time where they're going to put a permanent one. All right, J1, how you feel about what's going on in this world, in this crazy world we live in?
To be honest, I didn't really expect 2 shootings around the same time area.
Yeah, within almost a week.
Yeah, cause my friend, he used to go to the school and then he moved to Texas.
That's wild.
Yeah, so he was right next to the not really right next to the place where the shooting was, but he was the one that heard about it first. So so he was kind of yo. So he texted me and he was like, yo, there's a shooting at a school, or there was a shooting, and then I'm like, oh, yo, I gotta go around the school and tell people. So then Monday, this week Monday, the school found out, and we gave a moment to silence to the people that died in Texas.
Yeah.
So then, I had a similar thing, but not like around killing people and not a gun. It was a pot, like a knife. There was two kids.
It's a weapon. It's a weapon.
Yeah, a weapon. Two kids with two weapons, and they were going around telling people that, oh, I have a knife, but not really to everybody.
They
but
told
just-
it. Yeah, they told whoever I guess they felt comfortable with,
Yeah.
or whoever they wanted to show off to. But that's the people that are the ones that should have told immediately. So I mean, they did find them. Somebody snitched, and that's a good snitch. That's a good person that told. I mean, because that person could endanger a lot of other people, especially with the weapon that you said, Jerron. With having a weapon in the school, you don't know if it was fake, if it was loaded, not loaded. Those things are not toys.
Yeah, that scars people as a child. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you could imagine it. And imagine if you survived, and your sister was in the same school and she didn't survive. Not only would have you something like that, you lose somebody, and then you survive, so you feel guilty, but you were there, so you traumatized, so it affects for years and years and years. I mean, even the parents. I mean, I'm a parent, so I can't see this, happening, and that's I think that the part that got me more sad is the age group that my daughters are right now. 5 and 9. So that's the kind of the age group they're in elementary school. So that's a tough one. Actually, my younger daughter's having a hard time. She didn't go to school today. It's just explaining to a 5-year-old what's going on, and trying to explain to them that they're safe, and trying to explain to them that this is not going to happen to them, but the probability is that it could happen anywhere. That's the sad thing. It could happen anywhere, in the United States. Is it likely? Probably not, but it could. It could, and that's the sad thing. Because at 5 years old, you're worried about a lot of things, and if you start worrying about, I could get hurt when I'm going to school, you don't want to go. We were all just going through that right now during the pandemic. You see how we were all like, I don't want to go to school, I could get sick, and parents are holding us and keeping us at home, because of the vaccine, and people could get sick and stuff like that. So imagine this. Imagine if parents are saying, yeah, I don't know about sending my kid to school. They found a gun in this guy's school. I don't know about it. I'm going to keep my kid at home. Give me some homework, and I'll do a little Zoom meeting with you or something. I don't feel comfortable sending him. And it's possible. Those things are possible.
Didn't they like lock down the school or something?
they
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, and the whole thing too. Did you guys practice like fire drills and lockdowns?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
The day they found out. Yeah, we
You
did.
did a lockdown.
Yeah.
So
And-
so how you guys feel about the lockdown? Because it's very important to follow the procedures. There's reasons why they do certain things, and they do it spontaneous. They don't tell you, we're gonna do a lockdown in 10 minutes. It's usually done during your lunch break. You could be in gym and you hear that bell and it's time to go. So how do you guys, what is something that you guys do during your lockdown?
Usually during a lockdown, we supposed to walk in a straight line silently, but wait, did it? Okay, no, I'm sorry. Usually we supposed to walk in a straight line silently, but kids don't take it seriously. Like that is a whole hazard, and people are on their phones, walking down the stairs, taking Snapchat flicks, doing all this and that. But what if it really happened? Like, what if it was a real one? And I promise you, I'm not lying.
Well, that's during the 5-year. Because if you're outside of a room during a lockdown, it's over for you. The whole idea of the lockdown is that wherever you at, you go into that room and you lock the door and you stay in a particular room. On the fire drill, you walk around, you straight line, all that stuff. But not during a lockdown. Lockdown is you put something on the window of the door, and everybody go to one corner and stay quiet.
Yeah, that's what they do
Yeah.
at my school. Usually everyone goes like under the sink. Like all
Under the
that.
sink. They
Yeah.
plumbers? No, what they doing under the sink.
And
It's
under,
tough
like,
over there.
The table for the computer
Oh,
that
okay,
they
the computer
have.
tables, the desk, yeah.
And the teacher has to keep on screaming at them. Like, if we're on a lockdown, why do you have to make the teacher talk to you more than once?
Hey,
Like, that's just gonna get you caught.
welcome to our world. Why do we have to tell you more than 3 times to stop doing something?
people don't value their lives. Like,
No, but I'm not talking about value. I'm just telling you in general. Right now, why do we have to tell you 3 times to stop doing something?
I don't.
Stop doing that. it's you guys don't listen. You think that everything's a joke. It's not a joke. In a time like that, if I was joking and a time like that comes, I go into, basically into panic mode. Yo, man, everybody to the corner over here. Shh. That's it. If I'm talking, then the person could listen to you. God forbid. Oh, there's people in there. Oh, they got the door locked, but I know there's people in there. So the idea to be quiet and stuff like that is so that you don't the person doesn't realize that there's somebody in there, especially if the door's locked. Okay, so Mr. Justice is saying that he don't feel like lockdowns in school make any sense. Yeah. Okay. That's a valid point. People say that they know the procedure and stuff like that. Now I understand what he's saying. It's true. Like if I know that, okay, in a lockdown, I want to be a crazy person. In the lockdown, I know that usually there's a podcast up here. Even if that door's locked, I know there's kids in here. The thing is not to give them the opportunity. Why do we lock the doors at home?
To keep safe.
To keep
it
people away from getting into your house. If not, we will all have a door and leave it open. But it's the same thing. If he doesn't have access to it, and we giving him, and it becomes harder for him to have access to it, maybe that person's like, you know what, I'm gonna go over here, and you know what, I'm gonna go over there. So because they don't have access, maybe that 2 minutes of him thinking about it here gets law enforcement in there to try to save us. That's the idea.
Yeah.
So yes, I understand that we're teaching them the procedures. We're not teaching them what the cops do, but we're teaching them, hey, during the lockdown, or once they know that I'm in the building, they're gonna close all the doors and they're gonna keep people in certain places. Here, we even close the staircases. So you know how sometimes you go to the staircase and it's closed. So let's say there's a whole bunch of kids on the second floor, and we close the staircase A and staircase B. Then that person can get to the second floor, whether it takes them a minute to go upstairs, go to the balcony, jump down, but now the mezz is closed. So the mezz is closed. You understand? So we're trying to give them, we're trying to lock it down so that they don't have access to you guys, because you're the value. You're the people that we're valuing, that we're trying to save. So by locking, especially the staircases like that, it doesn't give people access into the different floors, and then you start locking the rooms, and that also adds to it.
Is there a way you could lock down the elevator, like shut it off or something?
Of course.
So that's what you guys were doing the procedure, right?
Yes. Whoever's downstairs should have access to locking the elevator, or just go downstairs to the basement and lock it, or there's a procedure for that part also.
Something I don't understand sometimes is like, why do, like, I'm gonna change the topic a little bit.
No, we have to go, so we can't change the topic right now. I know there's a lot to talk about. I thank you guys for at least touching base on this. It's a sad topic. Our prayers go out to everyone that's been hurt in Buffalo and in Texas. We have listeners in both places, and our hearts are in the teachers and all that stuff. So we're feeling it over here. We're in New York, but we're still feeling it hurt. All right, guys. Thank you very much. All right. Talk to you later.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.